Yeah, he couldn't even tell you what play it was, but it swelled up a little bit, and then overnight, and then they got it down. So, yeah, but he practiced the whole week. Yeah, looked good.
And yeah, Isaiah played with a torn labrum his rookie year. Is any part of that similar to what Xavier's going through right now?
A little bit. They're all different. I mean, you know that. I mean, it's hard to compare notes on guys because everybody's injuries are different spots. So no injuries the same, but we'll just see how he does. But
and is there any hesitancy to put Xavier out there because of the potential of re-risking the re-injuring the same thing, or is this just a matter of him just being ready to go?
I'm gonna just see how it goes here. You know, I've got to see in the next 2 days. I guess see how he did after practice here. You know, so I haven't talked to him. I haven't talked to Rick or him so about it.
How's he looked for you out there on the practice field?
He's done a nice job. Yeah, he can run fast.
That's the good part, right? Because he didn't get an injury to the legs.
Yeah.
You don't hit in practice and stuff like that. So is that one of the factors when you're trying to figure out what's up?
Yeah. Listen, I leave it up to the doctors and Rick and whatever they say. We practice with them. We practice without them, and you know that's how it goes. We don't whatever goes. Yeah.
You're here at the end of the week, and you've been around the guys a bunch this week. I mean, I'm imagining you've probably seen what you want to see from them attitude-wise with this tough start going on.
Down, so yeah, but he practiced the whole week. Yeah, looked good.
And yeah, Isaiah played with a torn labrum his rookie year. Is any part of that similar to what Xavier's going through right now?
A little bit. They're all different. I mean, you know that. I mean, it's hard to compare notes on guys because everybody's injuries are different spots. So no injuries the same, but we'll just see how he does. But
and is there any hesitancy to put Xavier out there because of the potential of re-risking the re-injuring the same thing, or is this just a matter of him just being ready to go?
I'm gonna just see how it goes here. You know, I've got to see in the next 2 days. I guess see how he did after practice here. You know, so I haven't talked to him. I haven't talked to Rick or.
You got kind of a jolt for the offense.
Yeah, well, they're good. Both of them are good players. You know, so it would help with the other guy. I don't want to take anything away from the other guys either. They're doing a nice job. So. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Good. Thanks, guys. Yep.
There are games that are instantly forgotten, swallowed up by the relentless churn of a long season. And then there are nights like this one, the kind that live on in the memories of players and fans, growing richer each time the story is told. The Kansas City Chiefs clash with the New York Giants at MetLife Stadium was more than just a win. It was a night of grit, heart, and a head coach showing the world exactly what sets his team apart. The lights at MetLife shone harsh and bright. Slicing through the autumn air, the Giants, surrounded by their home supporters, had turned the stadium into a fortress. The first quarter was a chess match, each side probing, searching for weakness, neither giving an inch. The Chiefs, usually an offensive juggernaut, found themselves stalled, the Giants' defense closing down every lane, every angle. But in the stands and on the sideline, all eyes remained fixed on one man, Travis Kelce. If anyone could break the deadlock, it was him, late in the second quarter, with the Chiefs trailing and the game threatening to slip away. Kelce delivered, threading his way between two Giants defenders. He snatched a pass out of the air, spun away from a tackle, and surged upfield. It wasn't just a catch, it was a statement. The crowd's roar shifted. The Chiefs' sideline erupted. In a single play, the momentum turned, hope flaring to life. That catch wasn't just about yards gained. It was about belief. Suddenly, the Chiefs looked alive, the offense snapping into rhythm. Mahomes, ever the magician, found familiar comfort in Kelce's hands. The defense, feeding off the energy, tightened its grip. The Giants, for all their home field advantage, looked rattled. Travis Kelce's stat line at the end of the night was impressive. Over 100 yards receiving, several critical third down conversions, and a kind of presence that can't be measured by numbers alone. But what stood out was the way he played. with passion, intelligence, and an uncanny sense of the moment. When Mahomes was under pressure, Kelce was always there, an island of calm amid the chaos. He didn't just make catches. He created opportunities. His routes drew defenders, opening windows for his teammates. His blocks paved the way for runs. And in every huddle, in every glance at the sideline, he was an emotional anchor the team needed. But it wasn't just Kelce's hands that made the difference. With the Chiefs' backs to the wall, Mahomes himself put his body on the line. Late in the first half, after a wild lateral gone wrong, Mahomes chased down the ball and ripped it away from a Giants defender, refusing to let the play end in disaster. The bench erupted. Coaches exchanged looks. That was the quarterback they followed, the one who played with fire in his eyes and zero fear in his heart. After the final whistle, as the media gathered for the post-game press conference, Andy Reid was his usual self, calm, measured, focused on the details. But when asked about Kelce, the mask slipped. His voice caught for just a moment. "I've coached a lot of players," he began, "but Travis is truly special. He's not just an outstanding athlete. He's the spirit of this team. He's a leader, a brother to every guy in that locker room. Tonight, he showed once again why he's the heart of what we do." Reid's words hung in the air, heavy with meaning. This wasn't just coach speak. This was a man who understood what it meant to lead, to inspire, to build a culture where passion and commitment mattered as much as talent or tactics. Halftime came as a much-needed respite. The Chiefs regrouped, refocused, and emerged with new energy. The mistakes that had haunted the first half, a missed block here, a drop ball there, melted away. The team played as one, each man doing his part. On defense, they clamped down, snatching interceptions and frustrating the Giants' best receivers, including the much-hyped number 1, who found little joy against the Chiefs' secondary. By the time the fourth quarter rolled around, Kansas City was in full command. The offense hummed, the defense bent but never broke, and the sideline buzzed with the kind of quiet confidence that comes from knowing you've weathered the worst. When the locker room celebrations faded and the cameras turned off, what lingered wasn't just the satisfaction of victory. It was a sense of something deeper, a bond forged in adversity, a team that had been tested and found its true self. Kelce's catches, Mahomes' grit, Reid's steady hand, all of it added up to a night that would shape the season to come. The Chiefs left MetLife not just with a win, but with a reminder. Greatness is built on moments like these. Moments when one catch, one play, one burst of emotion can change everything. And as the season rolled on, fans everywhere would look back on that night and remember exactly why they believed.